Sunday, y'all. Oh, ah. Hey, thanks for joining my channel. I am Miss Tanya Mason, your holistic hair and scalp restoration practitioner. Just coming on to wish you a happy Sunday and invite you into my personal bathroom here at home to demonstrate what I do and how I do my scalp care prior to shampooing my hair. And so I also want you to know that in addition to being a practitioner, I am also a certified educator. Excited to be bringing you all holistic scalp detoxing training. If anyone watching this would like to learn the theory, not just learn how to scratch the scalp, but learn what's on the scalp, how it builds, what it is, what makes it build, the different levels of buildup, why shampoos are not as effective as using a comb, things like that. The angle of the comb pressure, things like that. I will educate you about things like the anatomy of the scalp, like nerve endings, things like that, and also the knowledge about what actually comes out each pore, which is not a lot of people are confused about what the follicle is. The follicle is not the pore, the hole. The hole is the pore, and the hair comes through the pore, and the follicle is the part of the hair shaft. Right above the scalp is the follicle. You feel me? So I clear all of that confusion, all within my educational platform coming to you. Actually, I just set my first training date to be held in Phoenix, Arizona, March 17th. Um, I am offering my holistic scalp detox training. It is only $250 per student. You get an amazing holistic scalp detoxing kit that includes a comb, in addition to a face mask, along with the knowledge and training of the holistic scalp detoxing. So I'm just waiting for my tribe to tap in so that I can begin my holistic scalp detoxing at home. So, first things first, when you are a real holistic individual, you are holistic all the way across the board, not just naming it or calling your business that. You actually practice it in your personal life as well. So, one thing I've done the holistics with, in addition to my business and what I specialize in, I've also done the holistics with drinking water. So I now understand that water is my protein and it's like my gas. So I've also done so much research when it comes to proper hydration that I understand that proper hydration is a formula. You can't drink what you want to drink, and it's a certain amount, and it's different for everybody. So if you're guessing at how much water you're drinking or not monitoring it, you're dehydrated, because the people that are hydrated can tell you how many ounces they drink because we track it. Anybody asks me how many ounces do you drink a day, Tanya, I can tell you. Most people I ask that question to, they just say, I drink a lot of water. Well, that tells me you don't know and that you're guessing. Good morning. No, I'm not no gatekeeper. So you can ask Red Whiskey. And why is your name called Red Whiskey? Ooh, I used to be an alcoholic, so that's like, just forgive me. I used to be an alcoholic and I used to drink, but whiskey wasn't my thing. You know what I'm saying? I like that Patron. You feel me? That was just me. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. Just subscribe. Um, anyway, so proper hydration has been how I beat cancer. I had stage two, was told, let me be clear, I was told I had stage two cancer back in 2017. And that's because of one reason. I was unknowledgeable, did not have proper knowledge. So, of course, I ended up with cancer. And that's what started my journey of becoming holistic, because I already was natural. I was a natural hair care specialist, and I was taking in a whole bunch of natural pills and natural powders and natural coffee and boy, I think I even found a natural Patron. Everything I was doing was natural, but I ended up with cancer. So I don't like that word no more. So that's why I had to do the research, which is another word for holistics, to learn what the word cancer even was. And I was like, whoa, because I felt like I caught a STD or something. I thought I had AIDS or something. I was tripping out. And I'm not scared to clear my confusion. So I was asking the little girl in the doctor's office, like, wait. What you mean I got cancer? Who gave it to me? How did I get it? Did I get it from kissing somebody? Like, did I get it from goosing somebody? I was so confused. And she was just as confused. That's why doctors kind of get on my nerves because they'd be just as confused as we'd be. And she kept telling me, I don't know. So I went on to my own journey of learning. I happened to have a doctor in my chair at the time, and she told me, she looked at me through my mirror and she said, Tanya, think of it as another word for chemicals. So I was like, whoa, what you mean chemicals? Because back in my day, y'all, we never called a relaxer a chemical. We just didn't. We called it a relaxer. So the first time I heard someone down south say, do you got any chemicals in your hair? I was like, yeah, a gang of them. I mean, there's chemicals in the tap water, there's chemicals in shampoos, there's chemicals in conditioners. So I remember having that conversation with that older woman. She was mad because I had so much knowledge at the time that I was like, there's chemicals in everything. So what do you mean? You mean like non-relaxed? And she was like, yeah, I don't have a relaxer. So anyway, I then realized, like, whoa, oh, I got a lot of buildup right there. Anybody that wears glasses, you will get more buildup under wherever your glasses rest because you're blocking your head heat. You see, I got so much knowledge. I understand the anatomy of the human body, so I can break everything down so that you understand why things are happening only in certain areas. So if you wear glasses or even wear like a headset at work. My clients that wear headsets, they have excessive buildup in those areas where it's resting because it's blocking your head heat and you're going to sweat more. Your eccrine gland, excuse me, they said, quit being technical, Tanya, and just dummy things down. So let me dummy things down so people can understand. Your sweat is going to build because you're sweating more anytime you suffocate your head. So things in addition to just a wig or a hat, headphones can be suffocating your head and causing you to sweat in that area. I can see the flakes falling. But this is, I mean, I know not everybody is into like the proper oral care. There's a lot of people that are not into flossing their teeth. And if they jumped into a video of somebody flossing their teeth, of course they're going to exit because that's not what they do, right? Right. So if you're not into scalp care, you're not for me. And I'm going to irritate you because you're not going to process what I'm saying and the things I'm doing. I'm only for those that are struggling. Maybe you know you got psoriasis. Maybe you know you got dandruff. Maybe you had a grandma like I had that used to scratch your scalp when we was little. Listen, I don't know about y'all, but let me tell you a little bit about me. I'm an Indian woman. I'm actually heavily biracial. I wish I was black, but I got more white girl in me. And I ask God sometimes, like, why you do that to me? You know what I'm saying? I'm like a mutt, a mix. Like my father, he's half white. My grandmother was Swedish, straight up white girl with blue eyes, had a ganga textured hair. And she liked light skin. She liked different type of dudes. She didn't like her own. Some women are like that. They go outside their culture. So that's what my grandmother did. But anyway, she was Swedish and my grandfather was Creole. He was from Louisiana. Then my mom, she is Blackfoot Indian. There's two different Indian tribes from up north. We're from Des Moines, Iowa. And up in Des Moines, um, I got the same scenario my clients got. Hmm. Ooh, and it feels so good when you increase your blood flow. I'm sorry, y'all. I am trying to hold a conversation with you all, but then noticed yeah, I got dermatitis right here. And you can get it off with just a comb. This does not hurt. It feels amazing. You just got to do it at a certain angle. And you got to be mindful of your nerve ending. But back to the story. What was I saying? Oh, that feels good. Forgot what I was telling you all because my scalp distracted me. Oh, Bailey's. You got it from the toilet paper. We have a genius here. What type of cancer do you have? Oh, so that's a good question. Let me answer. And greetings, Alpha Zero. Ooh, I love the name. I'm an alpha female. Greetings. Greetings. They told me I had stage 2. So let's slow down a little bit and do the holistics. So I don't know if you all have ever heard somebody say I had stage 1 or I had stage 2. I had stage 2 or stage 3 and there's stage 4. And now that I know what cancer is, honestly, we all have it in our bodies. Cancer is in everything. That confused me when somebody said that, because at first, when you think you know everything, the first thing you respond to new knowledge is, that's not true. That's stupid. No, you just don't know everything, and is what the truth is about that. But I was so confused when they was like stages, but cancer is another word for chemicals, and when they identify the stage number, that identifies how many organs the chemicals have begun to eat at. And doctors know that they can only fix one, maybe 2 organs at a time when it comes to a surgical procedure. So once you enter into stage 3, and that just means that you went that long without checking or something, you clearly was not monitoring your health. Cancer doesn't mean you caught a virus out the air or you tripped and fell over a rock. Nah, I now understand cancer comes from not taking care of yourself. That's what you get from not taking care of yourself. You obviously either loved Pepsi, you was dehydrated on Pepsi, addicted to Pepsi and alcohol like I was. I drank wine every day, hardly any water. I remember I used to carry the same bottle of water around all day long, talking about I drink water. That's not drinking water. I was taking in more alcohol and more sweet drinks and more sugar teas and more coffee than the law allows, and those are not hydrating liquids. Those will make you struggle. They're called fatigues, and I had a gang of fatigues. So my cancer, the chemicals, was in my midsection. Listen, as early as I would say I can remember in my early 30s, my periods, my menstrual cycles was crazy. When I say crazy, I was flowing for like 11 days at a time, 11 to 14 days. That's not normal. And my cramps were crazy painful. And I never understood why. And now I know why. And it's because when you're cramping, that is God. It's today's Sunday, so I'm going to take us to church. And that's another thing. If you're not spiritual, you might want to exit stage right now, because I'm really going to irritate you, because I'm a very spiritual person. But anyway, that's God giving you a sign right there. You know what I'm saying? That something's wrong. But cramps are a sign that you're dehydrated, because your blood done got that thick. That's why you see the clots in the toilet. I never knew that, because my mom didn't teach me nothing. Listen, y'all, I didn't even know what had happened when I started bleeding in middle school. That's my mom's fault. You're supposed to prepare your daughter for that day when she sees red. You know what I'm saying? That's not what's, well, so anyway. Cramping and clotting is a sign of dehydration. And I dealt with dehydration for years, because you can work, you can be pretty dehydrated, you can run a business dehydrated, you can even play a sport. I watch athletes playing these sports dehydrated because they steadily drinking Gatorade all day instead of water. You know what I'm saying? Gatorade is not something to hydrate. Gatorade is something that you drink after you done thrown up or had diarrhea. That's when you need electrolytes, which is another word for chemicals, to balance out. So see, I've had to do the holistic shot to make sense of all of this because my cancer scared the shit out of me. I thought I was going to die. I could start crying now because I thought I was going to die because I had already lost three family members to this word, cancer, that I was first told was a mass because my cancer came back twice, y'all, because I was that sick. Refused to stop drinking alcohol, smoking cigarettes, smoking weed. I was doing all that because I thought that it wasn't doing nothing harmful to me because I wasn't going straight to the hospital after I'd get drunk, right? I get over the hangover, I go back to living. So I was like, oh, I'm good, I'm good. I wish we could see into the middle of our bodies. I wish that we could just do a check to see what your lungs look like. I wish that we could just do a check to see what your intestines look like. And we would not do the stuff we're doing because I wasn't doing things to intentionally hurt me. Come on, y'all. We don't do that. I wasn't doing that. So cancer is another word for chemicals, y'all, whether you want to believe it or not. And if you ain't taking care of yourself, those chemicals, because if you don't have the knowledge to know what a chemical is, and you think a vitamin or a nutrient or an electrolyte is something healthy for you, of course you're gonna be fatigued. It's like that's what you get. And I used to hate that term, but now I understand that there are formulas in life, everybody. Formulas mean that there are things that are gonna be no matter who you are or what you are. If you follow that formula, you're gonna get that result. It's just like a formula in math. I struggled with this because I was hard-headed, y'all, in my earlier days in life. I was real hard-headed. So I didn't like algebra. I wanted to do it my way instead of following the formula. I wanted to skip steps and I wanted to just come up with any old answer and wonder why I was getting the answer wrong. And the teachers used to look at me and say, why won't you follow the formula? Why won't you follow the steps? Like, I gave you the steps. It's like, because the steps are stupid. And that's why I struggled in life, because I refused to open up my mindset and follow the formula, right? Back to cancer, y'all. Clotting and cramping with your menstrual cycle is a sign that you're not drinking enough of the right kind of water, period. That's why you got headaches. I'll slaughter anybody drinking water. You talk about a challenge? Tell them to bring it on. Anybody want to sign me up for a hydration competition and you want to win the money, you better sign me up, because I'll slaughter anybody that think they know how to drink water. I used to guzzle 40 ounces of Old English in high school for fun. I got mad deep throat game. Y'all gonna learn Miss Tanya's fun. She's knowledgeable and she has fun. That's where I'm different than other educators, because all the other educators I know, they're so proper and they don't like to have fun. They go so serious all the time. Miss Tanya ain't like that. In my training classes, we gonna laugh, we giggle, we have fun, we share. I'm not all serious, you know what I'm saying? I'm just knowledgeable, so I'm surgical. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little valuable now, a little pricey now. You know what I'm saying? When you start to research and you let you learn, that's how you increase your value. You want to increase your net worth, baby? Get in them books. Get in them books, and I can share the books I got into that gave me the knowledge I got. Not all my knowledge came from a book. Some of my knowledge came from people, and it was white people too. Like my homeboy, Aaron Sumner, he's a chemist. He's a white boy. Smoke weed all day, every day, high as heck, but smart as a whip when it comes to chemistry. Some of them do that. Look, your most successful entrepreneurs are felons. I am one, two-time felon. That's why I do this a lot, because I got two businesses, you know what I'm saying? Two-time felon. I'm still pushing, and I done figured out how to beat the system. I beat cancer. That's why they banned me, y'all, from TikTok. Because I was over there educating about this here subject about me beating cancer and how I stay healthy. I ain't been to a doctor in the last 6, 7 years. Ask anybody that knows me. I don't fool with doctors. I've learned how to take care of my own body. The only individuals that, or well, I'll say it this way, the only time we should be going to the doctor is if we need a test, period. My kids know you don't need their treatment. You need their tests. You need to check your blood. You need to check your heart. You need to check your lungs. You need to check, you feel me? You need to check things, but careful with their treatments, because they just be trying stuff on us. They don't care about the result. They be irritated about us coming back and telling them we got a side effect. All they want to do is document it in the office. You should hear what they say in them offices when they leave our room. Yeah, I decided to go. I'm nosy. I'm an only child, so I was eavesdropping one time when I was in the doctor's office, because they left me in there for so long that I wanted to go see what they was talking about, and I couldn't believe what I was hearing. They were laughing, and I was shook at the energy that was in that office, and they were talking about patients, y'all. Just like, I won't go into that, but I've asked even people that I know that are CNAs, and I've asked them things like, for instance, when you go into the hospital, why do y'all automatically just put an IV into somebody without actually checking to see if they're dehydrated or not? And she was like, I don't know. And I was like, what do you mean you don't know? She was like, Tanya, it's just protocol. That's just what they tell us to do, so we do it. Wow. So you don't even care if the individual is hydrated? You're just going to add some sodium chlorine into their veins? Because guess what, y'all? I thought that was water inside the bag when they give you an IV. Didn't nobody tell me that. I don't know why I went through life doing so much assuming. That'll make you end up with cancer, y'all, assuming, because all you got to do is ask or look stuff up. Don't be like me and end up with stage 2 cancer. So to answer your question, I know he's like, dang, she talks a lot. And all I asked her was, what kind of cancer did you have? So I had cervical and uterine cancer all at the same time. My midsection was jacked up. I was going to go into that because I now realize that my gynecologist was like entertaining my stuff. I think they were happy that I was dehydrated, because now that I've done the research, and every woman knows this, the first thing, talk about protocol, the first thing we do when we go to see a gynecologist is we pee in a cup. After they weigh us, they take you into the little room and they give you the cup and the little package, and they tell you to go pee. Go squirt your stuff. Give me some juice. Let me see what you looking like. So the first thing they do is look, they see your pee as soon as they open that door, because we go in the bathroom and you got to pee in the cup. And then you got to put the cup in the little door. I remember one time I sat and waited, because I used to always wonder, what's behind this door? I don't know if y'all are like me, but I'm nosy by nature. So I told y'all I used to eavesdrop for fun, because I'm an only child. So I was forever eavesdropping with my mom, thinking she was not being heard. So the little girl opened up the other side of the door. So I was like, what is in there? And she was like, who does that? She was like, it's a lab in here. I was like, all in the box. I was like, a lab. I was like, okay, here you go. Here's my orange pee. I'm going to say that again, ladies. My pee was like dark yellow. Dark yellow. Pee's not supposed to be that color yet, ladies. And if your pee is that color, there is an odor to your pee. And that there's another sign. That right there shows you're dehydrated. But they never came in and said nothing to me about my hydration level, and that's jacked up. That's jacked up. I'll say it to any gynecologist, can call me, get on here, anything. That's jacked up. That y'all see the color of the urine as soon as you get that cup out that box, and you don't come in and talk to us about hydration. All they had to say to me was, Tanya, you're not drinking. You're clearly, girl, you clearly ain't drinking enough water because you complaining about cramping. Your blood is super thick. That's another sign of dehydration. You are testing positive for BV, which is bacterial vaginosis. Had me thinking that my husband at the time was fooling around, flipped out on him because I test positive for what? I remember I was like, wait, what did you call it? And she was like, BV. I remember that day. I was like, B who? And I was like, and what does that mean? She was like, bacterial vaginosis. And I tested positive, so that's as far as I had to go. Because remember, I thought I knew everything. I used to roll my neck too and do this because I thought I knew everything. Um, I went straight to the crib and was ready to end my marriage that night because I thought that my husband at the time had given me an STD. And then when I started really researching what bacterial vaginosis is, I was like, oh, it's not an STD. It's just a time when our cookie jar pH is too high. Our bodies, y'all, have functions. And I didn't really understand that because I was ditching and drinking 40 ounces on the corner for my sixth period of the day. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't get the medical knowledge I was supposed to get. And I didn't come out trying to be a doctor. So I didn't understand how my body worked. Shoot. Had a cookie jar and didn't really even know how to manage it. Imagine that. No wonder I ended up with stage 2 cancer. So, um, man, let's go back into the room about the gynecologist. So, stage 2, uterine and cervical cancer, and it was again. It came back twice, y'all, because I didn't get myself together. I used to run to the doctors and I used to get them pills, and I would take the pills, and I guess I thought the pills was going to take my situation away when that was never the case. Now that I look back, because I had diabetes and I had high blood pressure because I was an overweight woman at once when I had the cancer, super unhealthy, and didn't know. I just didn't know that I was that unhealthy. You know what I'm saying? So um, it came first in 2009. I remember I was owning a house, me and my kids were still young, and that's when it first popped up. But back then, the word cancer didn't surface, y'all, till the millennial. A lot of stuff came and surfaced in the year 2000. I'll never forget that year. A lot of things changed. Like that's when they started putting bleach on black hair, and that's when they started calling conditioner a moisture treatment. Like what? It's a repair, like, oh God. So the millennial changed everything for us, if anybody remembers that. But um, it was called a mass. You feel me? And then they would say that either it's benign or not. But this word cancer didn't surface y'all for me first. So when it came back, this is now that was 2017. And my life was horrible. I was an alcoholic at the time. I was eating all kind of stuff. I ain't gonna go into the stuff we're not supposed to be eating because I'm not a nutritionist and I'm not a doctor either, but I just researched my stuff for me and found all this stuff out, and I'm not afraid to share it with y'all. So um, came back, and this also happens to be the year that I had started drinking water. I landed myself into meeting a white man, old ballin' rich white man. His name was Charles Morgan. He has since passed, but he was a landowner, y'all. Rich man. And he owned land. In addition to owning the land, he also had water rights. So he owned the water as well. And unlike most water and land owners, most landowners that got wells on their property ain't selling to the public. This white boy was different, and he sold to the public, and he sold to me. I started a whole water drinking business with this man. But nonetheless, I had started drinking water that year. Now, mind you, prior to me meeting Charles, I had already realized my periods was back to being crazy. So, ladies, if you're bleeding beyond 5 days, something's wrong. You something. You better start drinking more water. Um, and so I go back in. Damned if now they didn't use this word cancer. So I kind of thought I had something different. So I'm kind of confused. They love doing that to us. And I, like I said, go in because, of course, I'm scared and I want to get it, quote, treated or whatever they call it. So I go back in. I'm sent to radiology, which is where they go up into your coochie with the camera. I call it goosing me with that camera to identify, right, the problem. So it was there. The mass was there. This is what justified scheduling me, y'all, for surgery. Oh, uh-oh. I just scratched myself. See, you got to be careful. You see that, like right there? Got to be careful when you're doing your own head. Ooh, whoa, whoa. Maybe that just increased my flow because it don't hurt. You got to be careful. And now I'm noticing I got this like dermatitis issue. And no wonder my daughter is always saying, like, I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing. When you have dermatitis, it's not really flaky. All types of buildup are not the same. And my buildup is on a dermatitis level because it's on there. See, I don't know if y'all can see the flakes coming up, but it's more difficult to get up. That's why they use different words for it. Okay, but back to my cancer situation, y'all, because I noticed, is this interesting for y'all? Let me read. You got it from the toilet paper. We have a genius here, guys, watching you try to do. How you doing, sister? What's up, y'all? What's up? I love you so much. Jennifer, I love you too. And Clemente, how you doing, sister? I'm managing, just trying to inspire us to care for your scalps. Hi, Miss Faye. How are you? Thank you. I'm glad. Thank you for engaging and answering my questions. So let me finish my cancer story. Okay, so radiology has the photos, the images that the cancer was there. The first time I did a procedure, and I think they went up in me and they cut it out. I went home. I remember I couldn't do hair for like 2-3 days, which is a problem when you're unhealthy because you always got to have these stupid procedures that like immobilize you for a few days. Well, and then it went away, or I thought it went away. So back to this. So I'm looking at another surgery because I definitely want it out of me. We do care. So the community I was in, now that I know what I know, everybody was sick. I lived in a town called Parker, Colorado here. So clearly everybody was unhealthy because the surgery was scheduled like 4 or 5 months out. It was a long ways out. And I was surprised, like, dang, that I got to wait so long. All right, so the summer goes by. And now it's time for me to go back in, y'all, to have this procedure done. And the gynecologist I was seeing, she wanted new images. This landed me back into the same exact radiology department that I was in February of that year. The same tech, same girl, okay, serviced me the second time. But at this time, I had started drinking water. I had started drinking a certain kind of water, which is mountain water. This is not store-bought water. We'll go back to that. Get in the office. She lubes up. You know how they lubricate. She goes up in me. Y'all know how we are. We're just sitting there irritated because it's like, this is not what's up, but okay. So she's up in me. And all of a sudden, this awkward silence comes about the room. And she starts gnawing this camera all up into me. I mean, she's really goosing me good. I almost started moaning and groaning, almost had an orgasm. So I spoke up and was like, what's wrong? And they're not supposed to talk to you when you're in a procedure like that. So she doesn't say nothing. And she darts out the room, hangs up the thing and disappears. So I'm thinking to myself, what is wrong with her? Here she come back in the room. She got another girl with her. So they don't say nothing to me. They don't ask me or nothing, but she grabs the camera, lubes up. She goes up inside me. So mind you, they're acting like I'm not even there, like I'm not listening, and they're having this conversation with themselves. And she says to the other girl, I don't see it either. Okay. Or I don't see it. And so I remember she comes out and she hangs the thing up, The girl wraps up. She goes, you can go ahead and get dressed. I'll go ahead and send the images. So I told her, what just happened? You know what I'm saying? Like, why did you just go get her and bring her up in my room like that? And she was like, well, Tanya, she was like, we don't see the mass. We don't see it. And I remember that day I had started carrying my water with me as I do to this day. Everybody knows one of my hierarchy is a bottle of water. Every time Tanya comes, I don't care if I'm at a funeral, a restaurant, an event, I don't care where I'm at, I got my own water with me. I remember looking at the water because I thought, what could have done? What caused it to disappear, right? Now, mind you, this information was sent back to my gynecologist who had originally or the surgeon that was going to do the surgery, and called me into the office, had a conversation. I'll never forget it. This was also, y'all, this was huge. This was the first day and time in like 15 years that I had tested negative for BV. That was huge for me, and it irritated my gynecologist. She was very bothered, and that bothered me. Like, why are you upset that I'm no longer sick? Because see, that's their job. That's their protocol. Just like me, I'm not gonna hide the fact that I say that out loud. I'm not for somebody that already has healthy hair. I'm for somebody that's struggling. But just like I'm on here showing y'all how to take care of your scalps, and tomorrow, my next video is gonna be how to shampoo it. Then I'm gonna do another video on how to blow dry your hair. I'm teaching us how to manage at home. That's where I'm a holistic practitioner, because I look at the whole. I'm not gonna have, my clients don't just depend on me. They understand they have to go home, and there's some things that they have to do too to their hair. It's not just a one-way street, just book with Miss Tanya. No, just like your teeth. You can't just go see a dentist and stop brushing your teeth because you went to go see a dentist. No, there's steps and things that you got to still do at home on a daily basis, right? Right. Back to the cancer, y'all. So then she kind of advises me that we don't need the surgery anymore because I got the results of your radiology. I saw the radiology images, and I'm thinking it's time to celebrate. I'm thinking me and her are gonna start twerking or something, and she's all bothered and irritated, and I'm so confused. And I'm like, I thought we was homies. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you bothered that I'm now okay? Like, I don't have BV. I don't need to go downstairs and get the medicine. Like, isn't this a good thing? And she was like, is there anything else I can help you with? Nah, that was last time I seen a doctor. I told her I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? I done figured this stuff out. You're not really helping me. And now you mad because I done found another approach to get this stuff up out me. And that's facts, y'all. If you really want to beat cancer, I believe that you can flush it out of you, because you got it from whatever you've been eating or drinking. And you've been eating and drinking that type of a chemical. Some chemicals are carcinogenic. That means they can kill you. And some of these companies and manufacturers have been approved by the FDA to put these carcinogenic chemicals into the things that we eat in the stores that we buy. And if you're not knowledgeable, you have no idea that you're dumping them chemicals into your body. And if you ain't drinking enough of the right kind of water, you're going to be fatigued. Your legs is going to be hurting, your back is going to be hurting, your head is going to be hurting, your hands is going to be hurting, you're going to be tired, you're going to be sluggish, you're going to be constipated, you're going to have allergies in the morning, all cloggy and stuff. Your nose is going to constantly be running. Your eyes is going to constantly be running. How do I know about all of these things? Because God had me go through it to get through it so I can help y'all get through it. Come on now. Yes, I drink Colorado mountain water and I fetch it. I'm like Jill, and my dad is like Jack. We like Jack and Jill. We run up the hill to fetch our water. I'm not buying water from the stores. That's an option. Everybody acts like you have to buy water from a store. You don't. That's an option. It's a choice and it's a convenience. That word is a problem. Anything that's a convenience is not good for us. I didn't understand that when I first researched that too. And it's facts. Good question, Faye. And thank you for being here with me, Goddess. I pray that you subscribe. because I'm gonna help you live better. That's what I do. I'm already changed the whole game from behind the chair. We got this crazy healthy hair without using conditioner and oil. Psh, I will never. My hair never did this when I had a relaxer. My hair never did this when I used conditioner. My hair never did this when I had oil in it. We will never go back to the old ways of doing hair. I created a hair heaven, but I also come with all these other benefits. I got mad water knowledge. Keep the questions coming because you're in the presence of a real educator, and I'm brown skinned. Hard to find a brown skinned woman with water knowledge. I haven't found one yet. Only white people seem to only have water knowledge. So I think this is why God instilled this knowledge into me, because he knew my heart and he knew that I wasn't going to gatekeep it and not share it with others. I just now realize that a lot of brown people don't want to get better. They're not into doing better. They want to keep drinking alcohol and they want to keep not drinking enough water and not caring. And understand, my mother is one of these individuals in the world. My mother refuses to change and get better. Um, and change was hard. I ain't gonna lie. I did a lot of changes and it was, oh, Zen, careful. Thank you. Zen Life. I like your name. That's a vibe. Greetings. I pray you subscribe. Sounds like you one of my like-minded soulmates. Welcome to my channel. As you see, I'm a little different and no makeup on. I'm coming with my holistic approach to skincare next. I also have created a holistic approach for nails. I have nice nails. You know what I'm saying? And I don't depend on a nail shop for my nail care, just like I don't depend on a stylist for my hair care. You feel me? I do have to get my trims and the back of my head detoxed by somebody else because we can only do the top ourselves. You can't see the back. Just like you can only do so much with your teeth. You got to go see the dentist after a certain time frame because a toothbrush don't do it for you. Just don't. Just like shampoo don't do it for the scalp. It only cleans the hair. You know what I'm saying? I can get that spring water, but in plastic bottles. Is that okay? So trip, all spring waters ain't good, and spring ain't the best water to be drinking because the spring comes from an open lake. That's what that means. See, your water depends on the source, not the label or the price, the source. So you got to read the label to find out the source. And sometimes you may not understand the source, so you got to Google the elevation of the spring that's on the label. And don't ignore the labels. There's a reason, y'all, that they put the 800 number on the water label. They tell you for water quality, call, but nobody's calling. I did. I called the 800 number and was shooketh at what they told me. I highly encourage none of y'all better not drink another bottle of water. You better, all y'all got some of that water at your house. I know y'all do. So go grab the bottle right now. Everybody, let's do Faye, guess what? All water is alkaline. This is why I had to do this research because people used to try to throw that word at me. And I used to think that, oh, you got a better water. All water is alkaline. Rainwater is alkaline. Artesian water is alkaline. Primary water is alkaline. Seawater is alkaline. Tap water is alkaline. Distilled water is alkaline. I could keep going. Reverse osmosis water is alkaline. Filtered water is alkaline. All water is alkaline. So now that I know what I know, ooh, I'm surgical. So Faye, what kind of alkaline water, baby, are you drinking? And you better know the pH of it too, because the pH is what determines really if anything's been added to the water. And then you better have a TDS meter as well. That's in my Amazon store link as well. Did y'all know I have an Amazon store link? I'm an Amazon affiliate. I'm trying to get this money. They told me that you need 7 avenues, so I'm down. Anybody give me a formula now in life to get something that I want, and I want more money, so I'm going to follow the formula. So I got an Amazon affiliate store, y'all. The link is in my description. And if you scroll through it, you'll find a TDS meter that helps you to know the stuff that's in your water. And spring water, let me back up. Zen, let me back up. It depends on where you live, because now that I'm starting to travel, the selection of waters are not the same in every city and state. I flew into Philly and was shooketh. We stopped. See, I got a team and they cater to me, you know what I'm saying? And they know that I need water. So we had to go to 8 different stores to realize, oh my God, there is no artesian water because only Only, what does somebody took the time to? Yeah, bright side, I can cook my ass off. I'm a mother times three. I got three kids, three adult children, and I was a wife, and I was a good wife too. Um, yes, I can cook my ass off. Thank you. Troll, troll. What does troll mean, Faye? What does troll mean? What does troll mean? Back to the story. I got so many stories for y'all. It's ridiculous. Happy turkey season, y'all. I gotta go to the store for my mom tomorrow and get all of her ingredients for her, cause she know I'm a bougie shopper. So she realizes Tanya ain't gonna get the cheap stuff. She gonna get all the expensive good stuff, and she's right. I don't even shop at the regular grocery stores. I go to an international market to get my produce. That's what's up. I'm glad I can help you with your day. But back to cancer and drinking water. Oh, that's what we was talking about, drinking water. You have to drink the right kind and you got to drink enough of it. So there's this trend. I hate trends because trends means that it's not good for you. There's a trend of drinking distilled water and then adding stuff to the water. Like so many people are adding lemon to the water. Like, what are you doing? And you clearly don't know what you're doing if you're adding lemon to water, especially if you're trying to drink a healthy water. That's not making it healthy. You better understand what the pH of the water is prior to adding the lemon, and understand that the more acid that you add to water, the higher the pH, or the more you fluctuate the pH. So you could be making your water acidic, and baby, acidic water is a great way to end up with cancer. That's not the type of water you should be drinking. We all know that we should be drinking a more neutral water that's at 7. So if you're adding lemon to water, I guess if it's jacked up water with a whole bunch of TDSs in it, you should be adding lemon. But if you just drink a quality water, you don't have to worry about altering it. I got sick of altering the water. So I realized that I had to stop relying on the grocery stores. So I fetch my water. See how I practice what I preach? So I just finished my 30 ounces. It's how I start every day. And I changed my diet too. That's how I lost all my weight. I'm proud of that part because my whole family is still overweight. My mother is overweight, my grandmother is overweight, all my cousins are overweight, everybody is overweight. I'm the only one that's fit. And look, body, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people only do headshots. This is my body. Very proud of it. I used to have a really big stomach. I didn't have really a cute booty, but now I've been working on my booty. And I'm proud, you know what I'm saying, of my stomach. Because it used to be really big. I couldn't even see my snatch. That's how big I had gotten. That's not sexy. I thought it was sexy. But being overweight and unhealthy is not attractive, is what it is. That's not the law of attraction. You gotta take care of yourself, ladies. And I have a holistic approach to wellness. I have a holistic approach to mental wellness as well. Uh-oh, somebody done said something. Oh, now you real sexy. Thank you. That's why I tell everybody, careful with me. Because to know me is to love me. Only people that don't like me are the people that don't know me. I purposely give pain before pleasure because I'm very powerful. I'm anointed and appointed. So I'm very aware of my position and purpose. A lot of women are still trying to find their purpose. That ain't me. I'm very woke. I'm wide awake and I know my purpose. So I've been given the gift to share. That's where I'm different. Most people that have the knowledge that I have are gatekeepers, and that's not me. So ask away, y'all. Y'all should be asking questions about this water game because um, it's confusing out here. So y'all should be dropping questions about what kind of water you should be drinking and how much of it you should be drinking, because I can help all of you with that. I'm from Denver, Colorado. I drink Colorado mountain water. That's all right. Keep them coming. I love questions. I'm a real educator. I ain't gonna get no attitude like a whole bunch of Black people got with me. I went to a gang of Black people to try to help me with this stuff, and all I got was a bunch of attitudes and then questioning me back. Like, what are you trying to do? What do you mean? Just answer the question. And if you don't know, just say that. Like, I'm not afraid to admit I don't know something. Ask me a question I don't know. I'm gonna be like, I don't know. Shoot. That's a real professional that does. Doctors ain't got no problems doing it. You ask them a question all day long, all they gonna do is say, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. How much water do you drink per day? 85 ounces, because I weigh 170 pounds. So that's the formula. Half your body weight in ounces. Tell them, Vaughn. Vaughn, everybody meet Vaughn. Vaughn is one of my tribal kings. He is in my tribe. Half your body weight in ounces, everybody. And so it's different for everybody because everybody weighs a different weight. And it ain't eight ounces of water. That's only enough water for somebody that weighs 120 pounds, because that's only 64 ounces of water. And I know people that got like water bottles this big, talking about, and they bigger than me, weighing over 200 pounds, talking about, oh, I drunk 3 of these. You're still dehydrated, and that hurts to hear. I see how people look at me when I have to advise them that you're still dehydrated, and that shouldn't piss y'all off. That should empower you and inspire you to ask more questions. Like, yeah. I'm God. Ways out. You should be asking questions. Shouldn't piss you off. It should just be an identification, like, wow, there's something else that I need to learn, right? And the more we open up our mindsets and understand this, the better and easier life is going to be for us. Good job, Deborah. Greetings. It's like I pulled you out of the crowd. And welcome, goddess. You must be a true goddess and the leader of your tribe, right? EYE. I see you. I love saying that now. I love writing that. I see you. Because my third eye, is woke. Oh, it's woke. Wow. Greetings to you, my love. I love you, Miss Deborah. And I pray you subscribe. I got a whole vault of knowledge for us to help us be better. I don't care if it means your health. I can help your health be better. I can help your mental wellness be better. I have a whole mental wellness series that I've created. I work for the city of Denver here. I'm a holistic mental wellness facilitator. In addition to being a holistic hair and scalp restoration practitioner, I also have a whole beauty brand that I've built and created by myself with my own father's money. I use my dad's money, but a bank didn't fund my brand. It's my pleasure. Hold on. What's my pleasure? Hold on, Zen Life. So when you go from now drinking enough water to enough water, what? So when you go from, I think not drinking enough water is what you meant to type. I got you, Zen Life. To enough water. How long does it take your body to get used to the amount of water you're now drinking to regulate your body in using the bathroom? Good question. Let's do the holistic. So you're talking about constipation. And to be honest with you, everyone, water does go into the intestines first. So it's important. Listen, water is heavy if you have enough of it. So let's talk about some other knowledge, which is metrics, okay? Water is measurable, okay? By volume, it's weight, okay? So think of your body like a hose, like a pipe, okay? It's how my white people broke it down for me. I'm gonna break it down for you because it resonated. Your body is like a pipe. And as you steady eating, and even sometimes drinking, like powdered drinks and stuff like that, get caught in your stuff, right? So if you steady eating all day and you ain't putting enough volume of water behind it, that stuff you eating is getting stuck. So to answer your question, my love, I don't know how much stuff you got in you. So I tell everybody, this is the problem with some formula. Some things have to be exercised yourself in order to get the answer. Does that make sense? So you got to start drinking half your body weight in ounces every single day to find out what your body is going to do. But I can help you to understand what the common, oh, urination. Okay. So I believe you're in, okay, so let me, it can be within 30 minutes, okay, to answer your question, because it depends on the amount you've drank. So if you sip in water, you may never go pee. Facts. You got to guzzle it. That's why I just demonstrated how to drink your water on here twice with y'all today to show that I do practice what I preach. I'm not going to tell y'all to do nothing that I have not done or not doing myself. Because I see too many people doing this. I call that kissing the water. You don't kiss water. That's like pulling up to the gas station and getting $2 worth of gas, which I used to do thinking that that was what's up. All that's going to do is drive you crazy. You're not going to get far, and you're going to struggle because now you got to go back to get more gas all day long because you keep getting $2 worth of gas. So when somebody worked with me, they had me to understand we are not kids. We don't weigh 50 and 60 pounds. We all weighing more than 150 pounds. So you need ounces of water every day. And I didn't know that it was a certain amount until I got with my white people and we chopped it up. I done had mad dinner. I done sat with dinner with white people, and they are the ones that don't mind sharing knowledge. You go to somebody else of color, they got a problem. I don't know why is that, y'all? Why do people of color have a hard time sharing? My mom raised me to be stingy. She used to like threaten to whoop me for sharing my toys. That's stupid. That's super stupid to me to be stingy. That irks the stuff out of me, y'all. I mean, and I see a lot of individuals. Listen, I went to some master stylist here in Denver and asked them about the tap water. And do you know they had the nerve to tell me, oh, yeah, I knew about that? Then why are you using conditioner? Why are you still doing all this other stuff if you knew all you had to use was some water? You know what I'm saying? So the quicker you drink it, the less you'll have to go to the. No. No, the quicker you drink it, the more you'll have to go to the bathroom. The less you drink, the less you're going to have to go to the bathroom. Okay, let's talk about that, Zen, because you're hitting on something that I hear a lot. Why is everybody so irritated with using the bathroom? It's a seat. You get to sit down. I love going to pee. I get to sit down, get off my feet. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it hurts. It's the best thing that your body can do is poop and pee are the two primary functions of your body. So why is everybody so irritated with peeing? Golly. I even sit there. My closest people that deal with me in my personal life knows, my father knows, and the person I deal with knows I sit on the toilet for sometimes an hour. My thighs be falling asleep. Why is everybody so irritated with peeing? Exactly, Deborah. That's your filtration for your body. So while you steady irritated with peeing, all you doing is causing yourself like urinary tract infections and stuff like that, holding your pee or depriving yourself of water because you don't want to go pee. That's stupid. That's all self-inflicted. And why are you doing that to yourself? That don't make no sense, y'all. Does it? No. Like 1, 2, 3. Everybody in the choir say it. 1, 2, 3. No, that don't make no sense. Yeah. I used to do that to myself, y'all. You know, not thinking, not wanting to go to the bathroom. That is the best thing you can do for your body is pee and poop. And if you're not pooping every morning, you're not drinking enough water. And to like, you don't have to drink coffee. So many years, I was like, oh, I'm good. I'm good. I'll just drink me some coffee, smoke a Newport. I used to smoke a cigarette and drink some coffee, taking in all them extra chemicals. Because guess what? I didn't even know that coffee was a chemical, like it was a drug. And it's a sleep disruptor. No wonder I was up every night at 2:30 in the morning, wide awake. That's not normal. That clearly shows you are unbalanced if you're awake at that time of the morning. You know what I'm saying? The accessibility to a bathroom isn't available to everyone while working in my case. Now that's different. So listen to me. You don't need a bathroom to pee. You still, I'm holistic, so the excuses aren't going to work with me because I've done so much research. I fish, listen, I don't know about you, but I fish and camped my whole life. So I'm a professional squatter. I know how to pee and not get pee anywhere on me. I used to do it in the club, after the clubs all the time. I don't need no bathroom to pee. Neither do you. Especially, are you Zen? Are you a man or a woman? Yes, Vaughn. It's called caffeine, Vaughn. Coffee is another word for caffeine. And if you look up caffeine, caffeine is a drug. It makes you feel like that. And some people are addicted to it. So just like weed and alcohol, if you're addicted, that means that it's not affecting you like it's supposed to. So I hate to tell you that because I was addicted to coffee too, but it's a drug. And it's a time release drug. Did you know that it doesn't work right away? That's why when you drink a cup of coffee, you don't feel no more energized than you did before you drank the cup of coffee. Everybody can admit that unless you're afraid of your own truth. But when you drink the first cup of coffee, it ain't like you any more woke or energized than you was before you drank the coffee. That's why you got to go get another cup because you're still tired because that's not a form of energy. Okay, Zen life. So you really ain't got no excuses. You can go around the corner, throw out your shebang boing, and dump. Shake it. Cause how come y'all don't wipe? I've noticed that. Y'all just be drip drip shaking. How come y'all don't wipe with tissue? Well, anyway, that's why y'all's underwear be smelling like that. Cause y'all be having a whole bunch of pee drips in y'all's boxers. What's that? That's how much research I done did. I'll make y'all laugh. What's up? What's up with you, Dwight? What's up? I need y'all all subscribing so y'all can come to my classes or invite me to y'all cities. Because if you invite me to your city, you're my contact. We gonna kick it. I kicks it. Oh, I kicks it real hard when I'm not in my professional lane. You feel me? There's two of me. It's Miss Tanya. Remember, it's Miss Tanya and it's Tanya Mason. And right now, y'all talking to Tanya Mason. There's a second part of me because I'm an Aquarius. I'm true to Aquarius. Remember, there's so many twos about me. Um, because you're gonna learn something. What you mean? Why should I subscribe? I got tons of gems for you, for your hair, for your beard. I just dropped my man's beard, holistic beard trim video. If you haven't noticed, teaching y'all these holistic alternative solutions. I didn't say a problem or a struggle. The natural community likes to cause a struggle, like nappy is happy. I'm different. Ain't no nappy hair over here. Even waking up on Sunday morning and I ain't even really did my hair. My hair still looks good. Even when it's jacked up, it's still pretty. All I gotta do is shake it. I'm trying to give myself a whole new hairstyle just by shaking it. Yeah, I know black hair don't even do that with a relaxer. So I'm killing it in Denver. They all know that I'm the queen. It took me 31 years, y'all, to get up here, but they know everybody here in Denver, Colorado. No, most people can't afford me. They be like, fuck Tanya, I ain't going out there. Ooh, excuse me. I didn't mean to cuss, y'all. So excuse me to my elders that are on here with me. My dad's trying to get me to stop cussing, but I've been cussing since I was in the third grade, so it just comes naturally. That's what's up, Dwight. But subscribe. Make sure, oh yeah, I'm a new subscriber. That's what's up, yeah. I want to meet you. What city? Can y'all tell me where you at? Because I'm nationwide. I now have 6 resellers. I'm putting my resellers program on sale. Y'all want to go into the water business with me? My product is a water. Did y'all not know that? Let me show you. Wait, let me go I got some bottles. Oh, I don't got no bottles in here. Y'all didn't know that I'm a product manufacturer as well? Hold on, y'all. Thanks for hanging in there. But this is my amazing product. It's called My Water Beauty Solution. And yes, it's a water. Listen, I told y'all in the beginning of this live, I got Michigan. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. That's what's up. Welcome, Zen. I'm not going to disappoint any and all time spent with me. You're going to learn something new. I told y'all in the beginning of this video, I wasn't playing when I decided to start this channel, create my brand, and it's behind water. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I got 6 resellers making money, and we ain't selling our bottle for $5 a unit either. This bottle's New York. I'm coming to you, Carolina. That's what's up. I'm in Colorado, y'all. You all live in what's called higher humidified climates. I live in the desert. We was at 8% yesterday, killing our live organs here, killing the hair here, killing plants. We about to have to rock our yards here in a minute because the climate is changing. Texas, I was just in Dallas. What's up, North Carolina, Vaughn? Y'all need to bring me to y'all cities straight up. I got knowledge. I got drinking water knowledge. If y'all don't, I don't have to dibble and dabble into my specialized area of hair and scalp care or restoration. You feel me? I can come talk about drinking water. We can have a real cool little activity where I'll bring artesian water, spring water, purified water, and some tap water from the city. And we'll look at it. I'll bring my little meters and I'll educate everybody on how to obtain the meters. I'll even sell them at the little situation. You feel me? And drop this knowledge. My friend is vegan. So I work with the vegan mindsets. That's a difficult community because they're very challenging. I got to do this with them vegans, but you're dehydrated. You're not drinking enough water. You know what I'm saying? Y'all so busy eating all that food that you're not drinking. And they drink a lot of distilled water thinking that that's a good water. So I have to open and break. I have to pry open their mindsets about water. But I have a few in Atlanta, because I'm there a lot, in Georgia, that are now drinking artesian water because that's the best water. Artesian water is groundwater. That's primary water. That's your H3O. Look, so many people trying to brainwash us into believing that H3O is in a fruit. H3O ain't in the fruit. H3O is water. And the water comes from what's being fed into the plant. But the actual H3O ain't in the fruit of the juice itself. People are so you know what I'm saying? But I drink, this is artesian water. That's why I said Colorado mountain water. If you know your water, that tells you right there, oh, she's going to a well. That's why Colorado is so bomb. How to stop balding from Jackson, Florida. So you got to start detoxing your scalp immediately. You can start doing that today. Go get you a super fine tooth comb. These combs are also in my Amazon store affiliate link that's in the description below. You can do what I'm doing. Y'all see me doing this? Do this too. If you want your beard to grow, start increasing. This increases the blood flow. In addition, it gets anything off the surface, which is known as dermatitis, psoriasis, or dandruff. Everybody has it in their hair, even my white people. I just had my granddaughter. She's 4, y'all, and she had scalp buildup, so I'm about to get her. Ooh, I'm gonna do a video doing my granddaughter's scalp because everybody has it. They call it cradle cap for kids. But that's how you stop balding. That's how I'm stopping balding. Look, I got mad individuals booking with me that got alopecia, and I'm reversing it. They now have hair growth in areas that they were losing. They was losing the game. So is it different for the woman because I'm asking from my wife? It really ain't. I try to work with men. It's not. Well, it's different for everybody. Yes, I don't do the same thing on everybody because everybody is not the same. My holistic mindset, I do a full and in-depth consultation with everybody that I work with. It's difficult for me. I can't work with nobody on no social media live. You know what I'm saying? You got to be proper. Reach out to me. Anybody can Google my business, which is Tanya Does Hair, TANYA DOESHAIR LLC. You can Google me. I'm on LinkedIn, Google, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, next door. I'm on 8 or more different platforms. I'm like Tupac. I'm not hard to find, but I can help her. And I tell everybody it's difficult for me to help you with hair growth because you can't grow your own hair. Just like you can't, how should I say, you can't do your own surgeries at home. So you've got to go to a professional for some things. And there's a lot of individuals, the main ones that are struggling are those that are not going to see a professional. And I know why. There's no, I'm hearing there's no quality. These stylists don't know what they're doing, da 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 da. So I'm like, okay, this is why I'm coming with training. That's why I just asked you all, get me to your cities. If you see that you're struggling and you want these stylists to obtain new training and obtain new products that are different and better and safer, then get me to your cities. I got a team. You know what I'm saying? I just need contacts. That's all I need. I need a salon to train in. That's my location, is my preference. But you all need to start getting me to your city so I can, while I'm still here on earth, so that I can help more people. That's my goal. Um, but my approach, which is called my Holistic Hair and Scalp Restoration Program, it's a 4-session program. It costs $185 a session. You can't fix nothing in just one session. Anybody knows this. When you go and have surgery, you're not fixed. You need therapy, right? You have to be consistent and you have to go see a therapist, whether it's physical therapist, whether it's a vocational therapist, that helps you to what's called restore, right? Then you go back to check to back to the surgeon. I've had to identify and learn the fact about our hair. It's the same thing. Look, our hair is living. It is an organ. It's not just some yarn that's sitting on top of our heads, and it requires attention. And a lot of times we tend to think that, oh, all I got to do is lock it or braid it. Well, that's cool. I tell a lot of people, well, don't expect healthy hair at that point. Don't expect growth. At that point, locks here are killing growth. Most people have locks here have a lot of hair loss. They're not as full as they were prior to getting to Colorado. So I thank you all for asking the questions, because that's how we learn, that's how we open up, and that's how we gain different perspectives, right? Um, so I really appreciate you all. Why is it good to scratch the scalp? Because it increases your blood flow and you're going to remove any dandruff, psoriasis, aka dermatitis, whatever you want to call it in your community, off the surface. Listen, the lack of blood increasing to the scalp is happening because of gravity. Gravity automatically pulls your blood from the surface of the epidermis in the scalp. That causes the anagen phase to go dormant. Doing this is why when they shampoo, when you read the directions of shampoo, it tells you to, it says to gently massage. I don't see people doing this no more. So that's why it is good to scratch the scalp. And a lot of people don't even realize, that they even got built up. Listen, I mean, I have 61 standings in my chair and have new clients all the time. And I do a consultation, and one of the questions in the consultation is, do you have any flaking or itching? I don't say dandruff, dermatitis, or psoriasis. I just say flakes or itching. And 90% of my new clients answer that question with no, yet they come in with a snowstorm. And I have to show them by my scalp. I do a holistic scalp analysis on every client. I provide them with a video, an up close, comprehensive video of their scalp. Each client is shooketh. You hear me? I got women crying in my chair because they're like, dang, I've been to a dermatologist, Miss Tanya, and I ain't never learned all this. I'm like, I know. That's why I'm doing this. I didn't want to be a part of the problem. I don't want to be no dermatologist. I don't want to be a trichologist. They don't get the buildup off. They're into covering the buildup up. That's why I had to find my own words to call myself a holistic hair and scalp restoration practitioner. I'm not a stylist. I retired last year. My 30th year behind the chair, I hung my little aprons up. I wear scrubs every day, and I'm a practitioner. I do the same thing to every single client. I have one service on my menu. Anybody can go to my little booking link. Look, my little booking link for my little business, and you'll see that I only offer one service. It's the only thing that works. And I don't have to market nor solicit and posting my number and telling people I got openings. I'm overbooked. I got 6 people on my wait list right now. I'm overwhelmed with clients. I'm balling, living well over 6 figures. You know what I'm saying? I just got me a Tahoe. I'm now traveling every month. I done outgrew Denver. I live in high rise luxury apartments now. You know what I'm saying? I done made it out the hood. You feel me? Ugh. Now I'm ready though to teach others how to get up here with me. I'm providing the tools and the resources that I had to help me get up here in hopes to inspire these stylists, these lazy stylists, to do more for their clients, which is holistic scalp detoxing. So again, I'm headed to Phoenix, Arizona. That is already in stone, March 17th. Got a whole community of individuals out there. They know they need scalp care. They know they have psoriasis. I didn't even have to tell them. They came like running to me, like, Miss Tanya, I need you. So be it. I'm going. You feel me? All right. Ban Jamal. Hold on. Who's Jamal? Dwight, your wife, no hair. Why we got to ban Jamal? Bobby said my roommate is black Jew and he has no hair. Well, that could be because he's shaving it. I mean, if you have no hair, that means you're shaving it. Now, you may have some areas of the head that's not growing, but anybody that's all the way bald, I now know you're doing that intentionally because hair grows. Now, if you're not properly caring for your head and you're going days upon days and you're without washing and you're not detoxing your scalp and you're not trimming your ends, then of course you're going to struggle. Our hair is just like a plant. You don't properly take care of a plant, it's not going to automatically grow and be full and healthy and be luxurious and grow. It's going to die. Same thing with our hair. That's hard to swallow. You know what I'm saying? But anybody that's got nice looking hair takes care of it, period. Anybody got that kinky, brittle, unmanageable hair, they're neglecting their hair. Real live neglect. So it's like a formula. That's what you get. You know? You know? Do black Jews have more fruitful hair? Black Jews. I wouldn't say that. I would say that it doesn't have nothing to do with your ethnicity, really. So it don't matter if you white, black, brown, yellow, purple, pink. It doesn't matter your color. What matters is your age, y'all. I've done the research with the anatomy of the human body. Anybody young got a gang of hair. But as you start to get over the age of 40, you start to lose at the game of fullness, and only older people know this that are over 40 and 50. All the young chicks and dudes don't understand that because they still within their active years. So they're like, what? What? My hair grows automatically. Yeah, you young. That's why. Let me talk to somebody that's 49 or older, and they'll tell you, no, my hair ain't nowhere near as full as it used to be when I was younger in my 20s and 30s. So can you also post your age if you're strong enough to? I saw where you're from. Post your city and your age. I'm going to start going live, y'all, every Sunday. I'm a very busy woman. And my team just told me that the lives, as I'm seeing, do well because I'm so different and interesting. So I was like, okay, I'll start going live. So I've identified Sunday mornings because this is the only day that I'm not with my clients. This is my resting day to be here at home, to get caught up on everything. So I'll be going live every Sunday morning. This is also my hair day. So today I wanted to get on to inspire everybody to detox your scalp and massage it as you see me doing before you get into washing. The next week's video will be on me. I'm going to take you into my kitchen and you guys are going to watch. Oh, that's what's up, Deborah. I'm 49. That's what's up. Yes. Yes. Y'all, nothing against the young folks. I just told y'all I got 3 adult kids. My daughter is 32. I have a son that's 28. And my baby cub is 24. You feel me? I'm 49 and my youngest is 24. I was fast when I was young. I was goosing my butt off. So I started young having kids. But I'm 49, y'all, and I now realize, I know, Vaughn, you down there with you, part of my daughter's generation, but I love those that are my age. I really do. I'm 49 or older. I see you, Miss Deborah. You have a little bit more experience than I do. And so now I realize I love being in the presence of a older woman. Y'all are powerful. Powerful. But Miss Deborah, you remember back in the day, we didn't use no conditioner on our hair. The only people that think they need conditioner are those that was born into it. Like my daughter, she was born into the conditioner era because it didn't even start until the 90s, early 90s at that. Remember VO5? That was the first manufacturer to. That's what's up, Deborah. I'm still learning too. Shoot. I realize I'm going to keep learning until I die. Shoot. Learning is a lifelong thing. I thought maybe once I got out of high school that there was a wrap for learning and I thought I knew everything. Nope. Y'all see my hair though? It looks fake. And I ain't even used no product. You see, you can mess it up. That's what I love about my water hair. You can mess it up and then style it like nothing happened. Ooh. Did I just say that? Okay, so anyway, I love older people. I really do. And I'm about to wrap this live up because I got ADHD. I get bored. I can only do some things for so long. And I've been on here for an hour and 20 minutes. So I want to wrap up and thank you all. You can have it too, Miss Deborah. Contact me, DM me. And I can start you with your holistic at-home approach. Then we got to find you a stylist. We got to find you somebody that knows how to work them shears. I found someone in Arizona. I have someone here in Denver, so I will help you to find someone in your community as well. I work with a lot of women all across the United States with their hair care routine. I help a lot of mothers as well, Miss Deborah, with their children at home. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all gotta buy this water. Don't let your mindset bother you about the fact that it's water. Water is powerful and the foundation to all living things. And like I've already exemplified to you all, my water ain't this water. Two totally different waters. I just named earlier 8 different waters that I've identified on the market. So I tell everybody, it's not my fault you don't have any water knowledge. I do. So my product is a water. It's a holistic water that post-treats the tap water and removes things like rust and metals. I bet y'all never even stopped to think about what the tap water is doing to both your hair, skin, and nails. In fact, the tap water is why your hair feels so brittle. That's why we all got dehydrated or addicted to conditioner, is because the hair is jacked up fooling with this tap water. And beauty school didn't say nothing to nobody about the tap water, and that's messed up to me. So I'm going to start talking about the tap water. Oh, yeah, my water is changing the game. It's selling like crazy. Again, my resellers program where you become authorized and approved to sell my product. You get a 30% discount on your wholesale bundles, which is more than any other affiliate is offering anybody. Most affiliate companies is only offering a 3, maybe to 10% discount on your inventory purchases. I give 30%, so you're gonna get money. And then we sell this. You buy it for $28, but you sell it for $65. That's $300 profit. I know what I'm doing in business. A lot of people don't, but I do. So anybody that comes onto my brand, you're gonna get money because this works. It may sit for a minute, but as soon as somebody open-minded like myself, and there's a lot of people that are open-minded, are gonna try it, they're gonna be shook and addicted just like everybody else. Because the only people that don't love my product is those that have not used it. And I'm gonna say that again. The only people that don't love my product are those that ain't used it. So it's taken over. It's a staple. You still can use your conditioner. You still can use your relaxers. You still can use your hair color. You still can use your anti-dandruff shampoos or whatever you're using. But as soon as you rinse that off, you got metals on your hair now. You got rust on your hair. You got lead on your hair, among all the other stuff that's in your tap water, my people. This is the holistics that I've had to sit my butt down to do to understand the whys to eczema. That's the tap water doing that to our skin. That's why I'm headed to Arizona. Their tap water is horrible. I thought Colorado's tap water was hard and heavy. Theirs is worse than ours. So my product is going to become a staple, everyone, in everyone's bathrooms because it post-treats the tap water. I didn't want to come with another conditioner. I didn't need to come with another shampoo. I didn't need to come with another growth serum, another biotin bottle. There's enough of that that didn't work for me. So I'm all about using and discovering things that work, save us time, or save us money, if not all three. All right. Any other questions about anything that I've covered today? Because I want to make sure that each and every single last one of you leaves me empowered, inspired, and dehydrated for more. Because every time you watch one of my videos, I'm dropping major gems and I'm dropping major knowledge. And I'm not asking nobody to send me your money from my Cash App. I think that is so stupid for people to do that. But that's not me. I don't need no money from you. I just need your questions. You feel me? So that I can continue to learn, I can continue to assist and help us get better. Okay. That's what's up, Vaughn. Why you hit? Oh, okay. All right. We'll get at each other then. Vaughn, meet Deborah. Vaughn. That's what's up. I love this. I love that too. I love creating connections. Uh-oh. My people are waking up for the day. So that's why I know I need to wrap up and let you all get on with your day. Again, this is Miss Tanya. I am your holistic hair and scalp restoration practitioner and educator of the all-new hair and scalp restoration program and masterclass. I've got services to add to your menu. I've got a product to add to your retail shelves and or training and education. If you don't want all three, I have an amazing brand that I've built for you. It's professional, it's legally protected, it's structured. It's not ghetto. It's not a Black-owned brand. I'm very diverse. So I invite you all along on my journey. My book, I've written 3 books. I'm an author as well. My books are in the editorial phase. That's a very expensive process, but I'm doing it, getting shit done. Oops, didn't mean to cuss. And my dad told me to stop cussing. He said, Tanya, you're too pretty to be cussing. So I was like, Dad, okay, I'll stop cussing. So I'm trying not to cuss, but it slips out every now and then. So y'all gotta just excuse me, okay? Charge it to my brain, not to my heart, right? So happy Sunday. I pray you continue to subscribe and follow me because we got a lot of stuff coming. I just dropped my holistic beard trim on one of my kings in Arizona. I hope y'all watch it and like it, among a slew of other videos of holistic scalp detoxing, things that I got going on with me the day I cut my hair, all type of stuff going on. So continue to follow me. Thanks for joining me. I pray your Sunday is smooth. That's what's up. I like you too, y'all. I pray that I get to meet all of you and hug you. I'm gonna kiss all of you. I kiss everyone on their foreheads when I greet them. So I hope you bring me to your city. We meet, get to chop it up, get to kick it. You know what I'm saying? And let's get this money. I pray that you all are inspired to possibly join my team. You want to sell a product that works? You want to sell something different, something safe that ain't going to damage nobody's hair? My Black Friday sale kicks off. No, this week. The time is flying. My Black Friday sale kicks off this Thursday, where I've got my resellers program at 50% off my yearly membership price, which is $149 to be a part of my team. This year, I'm putting my resellers team on sale for the first time ever, and my first time publicly promoting my resellers team. I've revamped it, got it ready, and it's on point now. So I believe I have the best resellers program in the world right now. So I hope to see y'all later in another day. All right, deuces. That was a good live.